Your nightcap is actually destroying your sleep. And here's why. Alcohol significantly impacts your sleep. It prevents you from getting deep sleep, which is that restorative sleep. You may feel like you close your eyes quicker and that you need it to take that edge off and shut down the brain, which it is very good at. It's very good at switching that brain off, but then because your body is effectively processing a toxin, your central nervous system is working on overdrive and you struggle to get good sleep. It can be more restless and less deep sleep. I know you think your nightcap is important to you because it helps you switch off the brain, but here's the thing. If you're like many of our participants on the program, then you are somebody who's shown up big in the world, very driven, lots of energy. Maybe you're someone who thinks that they do the work of 10 people. Well, what's happening is that during the day, you're compounding your central nervous system. It's like going into overdrive, maybe even hyperactive, and this is a sign of ADHD. When you get into that hyperactive state, it's even harder to calm down your central nervous system. So instead of doing something simple like going for a walk or anything like that, because you're so on overdrive, and maybe some of you are resonating with that, you need something like alcohol to slow that down. And it is very good at doing that in the moment, very quickly. However, the problem is it compounds and means that you need it again the next day. So when we don't take that false medicine, which is actually making the situation worse, and instead we do integrate some things during the day to calm that central nervous system so that you don't get into that hyperactive state, then you don't need something to take the edge off. I know it sounds complex, but just as some simple things to practice at home. Instead of reaching for the coffee when you feel tired, do some breath work, go for a walk, just do a little bit of exercise. Instead of going at it all day, just take some breaks, go to the park, go for a walk, try and break it up, because you, in order to perform better every day, need to find more calm. And that is going to help you sleep. We use a really cool device to remotely monitor your central nervous system. It shows minute by minute whether you're in fight or flight or recovery. Your central nervous system, whether it's in sympathetic or parasympathetic. What this means is, what you will see in the data is that when you drink alcohol, it sends you straight into fight or flight. And this increases cortisol levels. And so because you're in fight or flight, your body is literally trying to process the flu. It's trying to get rid of this toxin. And that's what disrupts your sleep. If you feel like you've had poor sleep, or you always have had poor sleep, then it's probably a lot to do with the alcohol. Interestingly enough, when we start to turn those habits around, think of it like a bowl of spaghetti bolognese. Right now, you can't see the habits and the strands. You can't even work out what to do. It's just a freaking mess. Well, if you remove that bolognese for a bit and hold those strands up, sleep one by one, exercise, meditation, and we get them in order, that's when you get to decide, suddenly everything makes sense. You're feeling good, you're sleeping well, your health is turning around, your mental health is improving. And that's when you get to decide, how much of this bolognese do I want to let back in? And for many people, 93% in fact, they just say, I don't want to bring that back anymore because it was costing me so much and I didn't realize. Interestingly enough, that's the two things people say to me. I wish I'd done this sooner. And I had no idea the impact alcohol was having on me until I changed my relationship with it. So don't let that be you. Come and join us. Change your relationship with alcohol. Just click the link below and I'll see you all next week.